Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and today we're going to dive into your money, career, and success story, and let's see what's coming your way within this next 4 weeks. Before I turn on your video, I kept hearing this word in my mind, the downfall. But the downfall, I feel like, is not about you, but it's about somebody else. And for some of you, I feel like there's a tears of joy coming forward here. There's good news coming from outside. There's a fire burning, a new passion unlocked. And the thing about downfall is, I feel like you think you missed an opportunity by not investing in something, by not choosing someone or something when it comes to money, career, and finances. Seems like here, I feel like that's the energy. You are going to find out really soon why it didn't happen for you. And you're going to see the downfall of that situation. Okay. It is going to become clear to you why the universe maybe blocked the path for you. The creator, all that is your higher self. You can believe in angels, spirits, and guides. And they blocked the pathway for you because there was something happening there wasn't meant for you, okay? And you will understand why this happened really soon. I see on the bottom here, there is a lion right there and a snake wrapping around the lion, okay? Let's get more light into this thing. So lion can be a Leo, and the lion can be also indicative of a leader. But I feel like here, because the snake is wrapping around it and holding it down, this can be someone who is not really supporting your growth. And the snake is shedding the old skin, transformation. An upgrade is wrapping around this person indicates that they're going to be in restraint, okay? And that's what's in your heart space. I feel like you see there's a heart shape forming as well. There's someone who has been holding you, maybe holding you down, or you're stopping your progress. And it seems like here, the progress is going to stop them as well. The progressive upgrade of a certain situation will stop them on their tracks, and they're not going to be able to intervene with what you're doing anymore. I see there are 3 different pathways opening here. This is the first week timeline, and in between the first 2, there is a legal paper. It's a long legal paper. This can be a contract. And another thing with a contract is, those user agreements and such, they also have like pages and pages of details. This can be something that you're signing up to, which will have a benefit at the end of the day for you. There are 2 different pathways opening for you. When I say this doesn't have to be specifically like something that you're investing in getting a return. This can be also learning a new skill, okay? Applying to something that is you will learn a new skill that will bring you a lot of good income. And sometimes we think there are certain things that we deem to see so little, and they might not really, we might assume that they are not really that big of a deal that can bring income. But it seems like here, this is going to be something that is going to be in that smaller scale, but it's going to have a massive return. Okay, there are 3 different pathways opening up right away. I had this girlfriend, this reminded me of that when I was living in New York and we were students, and she was a student as well. She actually invested like $200 on bartender license. I know this is not really applicable for everyone, but I want to give the example of tiny little thing, actually, how massive income like it brings, or how massive the effect is. And she actually found a job somewhere with the license, because without the license, it was not really possible. She actually paid her college tuition and all her expenses with that income. And it wasn't like a big place that she was working at, but because it was a small place in one neighborhood, like she was actually earning good amount and paying with like her school and all of her expenses without getting support from her family. So we tend to think of these things as small. This is an example. So because I see sometimes in the comments, some people are commenting, oh, it's not related to my life. I'm doing this and that. It has nothing to do with me. Yes, I understand that. And these are open to interpretation. So you can think of it that way. Maybe you're an accountant and somebody's asking you to take another class regarding accounting, and you deemed that as such a small thing, but it can make a massive impact along the way. It can be something like that, okay? And I see there is already opening 3 different pathways. One of them is not 100% clear, but 2 of them is clear to you that it will bring advancement into your life. I see phone lines forming right there, and these phone lines can be you connecting with someone with a higher authority. I also see with beginning on the second week, there's a higher authority, okay? The head looks like a duck right here. The body looks like a block, and they have a ribbon in their hand. But this ribbon also reminds me of those glasses that they use to watch opera, those like little tiny things that has a handle. This can be a person of intelligence. First of all, it can also reflect you because you're an air sign. You are intelligent as well, like you're guided by intelligence and logic. Another thing with this swan head can be symbolizing someone motherly, someone dedicated to you, protective of you, okay? And this can be either or. Your energy, maybe you are protecting your boundaries when it comes to money, your position, your success. And also with that little glasses, your ability to see the future is increasing here. This can come through connection to this new knowledge coming into your life, or this can be connecting with your authority, just putting your foot down. I said because I don't know why, just it sounded that way. Putting your foot down and claiming that you are worthy of that. And I feel like here you already have a foresight for some things, and that is also going to be another point that you will be opening yourself to abundance. And I said puss puss because I've been calling my cats all day. I moved to a new place and they couldn't adjust it still. They are like fighting, and that's how I call the cats, puss puss puss. So I think I got stuck there. There's a snake under your feet right here. A snake can symbolize a transformative moment as well for you. So if you haven't been the authority, or you're not really claiming the authority because you don't want the responsibility, it seems like here there's a transformation going to happen within this month. You're going to understand that there are certain things when you demand it, they come to you. So you're expecting the transformation here as well. Within the 3rd week, I see here flowers are blooming, so it is going to be a celebratory moment for you. It can be for some of you, congratulations coming about something that you have been doing for so long, or this can be winning something, a competition maybe, or an application getting accepted. The flowers basically can be the flowers that you're going to get for yourself, or it can be something that is coming for your hard work, basically recognition will show itself, okay? I see there are 3 people, 1, 2 grumpy. The 3rd one is like a singer, like with a big open mouth, talking about things, maybe giving you the recognition. And 2 others here, I see 2 number 3s here. They're looking a little grumpy. Number 3 is the creativity, innovation. This can be 2 creative people with jealous mindsets. I feel like they might feel your success is taking something away from them, or maybe in the literal sense, yes, this is a competition and you're the winning one, and that's why they feel left behind. That's why maybe they're feeling like when you win, they're gonna lose, and that can be the case as well. But it seems like you're going to see some you see like the grumpy mouth turned down. You might see this kind of like a grumpy mouth turned down, and maybe they're not going to be like congratulating you, which Aquarius, I know the nature of Aquarius, you don't really mind or care if someone is not celebrating with you and giving you negative vibes. You are very good at the ones that I know, the Aquarius that I know is very powerful to push those away and do not get affected by them. But this can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. This is what it is intended for. So you might have different signs on your chart. And if this is affecting you, this is not really related to you. Their face is not really related to you. It's related to their own failure, basically. They're reflecting that on you, okay? And I feel like here, this can even be like a group of people that you're working together, and like maybe you're actually winning something, but they're not getting the recognition. You're getting the recognition, and that's why they might turn on you. So this is another experience when it comes to like creating wealth. So the team that you're creating, make sure that they will be celebrating with you in the next chapter here, okay, in the next maybe month or the timeline that you will set up the new team. I see a parrot right here. This can be someone talks a lot. Towards the 4th week, this person is showing up and dropping some good gems though. They're not really talking for the sake of it. I see a crown falling off the sky. There is a prince waiting for you here, like looking at the crown. And there's another gem right here, another diamond right here. This kind of looks like a roof or a tent to me. So this can be a person who is maybe, if you're looking for a new job, this can be the hiring person. If you are retiring, this can be the person that is arranging things. And the gemstone and the crown falling off the sky can be the authority that you will be given. And the roof can be maybe this, if this is a new job that pays for your rent, or maybe provides you a place to stay, and or maybe this can be a person who has resources to help you get the things that you desire. And I've interpreted the gem as initially as financial support and chunk of money or resources that is required at that moment. Maybe something that you need. If you need a new car, it can be that car. Like it is there when they're speaking, these things are falling off the sky, but they're hanging in the sky, not really the air in your energy. So you might have to grab them. They might offer it. You need to take it. Okay. It can be something like that. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, it's good to focus on that one so you can get good answers. We have a whale here wrapping around you within the 1st and 2nd week from now. And your desire coming really fast, but it pauses on the tracks. Let's see why. This looks like initially looked like a whale turned into a dolphin. And it kind of looks like a swan's head again here. So whale can be someone committed, loving, supportive, great with communication, powerful, which has maybe financial power as well. And it seems like it is turning into a swan, indicates this person has commitment towards you, okay? Committed to you in the sense of loyal to your cause, loyal to what you're doing. So if you don't have any subject maybe currently in your hand, and if you have an idea of what you want to do, because I feel like we all have a calling. No matter who we are, we all have a calling of doing certain things, okay? And yours can be maybe teaching children with art, or like something. If you have any purpose like that, you can comment down below. If you're exploring some things, please do comment down below. Let me know, because I read all of them, which gives me inspiration as well. So seems like here, as soon as I said that calling, your desire to actually start moving, and there's a tears of joy actually showed up here. So it seems like this person wants to support your calling, okay? And they're sacrificing maybe their wealth, their authority, their connections in order to help you out. But the thing is, if you don't have the calling clarified, or maybe you don't have a plan about that, that requires clarification, putting it in a box, or like surrounding with it with boundaries for this moment is important. Boundaries in the sense of like putting in a box, and the boundaries can imply that, like, put it in the writing, plan it out, and then you can expand it as soon as it becomes clear. There's a wishing bone here, which indicates good luck. This is separate from the person, so it can be something which I see a fish inside of it. If you have like a money wish and desire, that can be also swimming towards you. I see someone here who has some like a vase or a rose inside, like in their hands, coming to you. Rose usually symbolizes love, so this can be something you would love to have at this moment in your life in the material sense. Somebody has it on a tray and bringing it to you, maybe within the 3rd week timeline, okay? Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific desire, a question, an intention, you can focus on that one. But if you don't have anything in your mind, you can just, focus on the subject of money, career, finance. So let's see what the message will be for that one. Eight of Michaels, this is Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords is entrapment. And you see that she's now free. She's not trapped anymore. The doors are open. She freed herself from the burden. So your current situation is maybe you're feeling trapped at this moment, but it seems like here this is an illusion of entrapment, because when you think of the moment that this is right now, are you trapped? Are you inside of like a box? No. And maybe a situation that at hand is putting you limited, like causing you to be limited. And this is also telling us with the Eight of Swords energy, intellectual energy, that this is something that you can break through with your mind power as well. You can be free, make a courage choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So it can require a change of perspective. The financial opportunities will come forward when you change the way you see things. Five of Swords is about doing everything in your power, good or bad, to achieve success. And financial opportunities will show up when you change that attitude, okay? The situation doesn't serve you, release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. See, the sun is shining on the background. I'm going to pull clarifiers for this, like to see why is this showing up that way. Financial opportunities will lie when you change your attitude towards what's coming your way. And I see here new beginnings coming ahead. So instead of doing the same things over and over again and expecting different results, this is suggesting that when it comes to financial opportunities, when they present themselves to you, instead of having the ready response to that stuff, maybe stop, pause, reflect, connect with the divine powers, and see how this will be beneficial for you. Starting a new life, finding your purpose. Again, purpose showed up here. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past will actually connect you with the financial opportunities faster. This is the challenge here. Okay, Page of Michaels, this is your energy. This is your younger energy, younger self. Truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. It seems like here, yes, you're too analytical, and that can be the challenge right there. Okay, because instead of like analyzing things and maybe you're holding on to the things happened in the past, maybe you had a negative experience with someone. We have a lot of air energy, maybe with Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, you had negative experiences. Seems like here, this is suggesting that you release that now. You, instead of holding on to that, try to see the positive here, because if you keep holding on to the past, you might recreate it, and that can be the challenge in front of you. And in an exciting new challenge, you have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly, and that's also another challenge. Like I said, there's a long contract I saw in your cup right here. Now I'm looking at this kind of reminds me of a wishing bone as well. So you're going to be in a very lucky phase this month, this next 4 weeks. So that's the challenge maybe for you as well, to read everything very carefully and take notes, and maybe even plan for a longer period of time this time. Okay, how should you manage your finances? Find solutions and moderation. This is the Sagittarius fire energy. However, this is a temperance, approaching situations with patience rather than rushing into decisions. Okay, success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Objective compromise can be actually analyzing, if I need this at this moment, is this a matter of life or death, or like, is it for fun? So this is not really like, this is for the next 4 weeks, so it doesn't have to last for a lifetime. This is suggesting the moderation for this timeline. So self-control and patience will be the key when you're handling your finances. And I feel like with a lot of the Swords energy here, analytical approach, reading things carefully, and also maybe not being too blunt. Meaning bluntness might actually end up sharing your hands with in a situation. If you're in that kind of a place, maybe you're negotiating something, and if you are open and blunt all in this process, you might really show your hand. So that's why moderation is necessary while you're handling your finances. The long-term outcome will be 9 of Gabriels. This is 9 of Wands. This can be a little bit putting you in a situation to protect what you have already created. It's not a bad thing. This month can be the timeline of protecting, preserving, not really spending or going on a new adventure. I feel like here, when you preserve, you will have the resources to go on a new adventure. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Exactly. Environmental activism. So you can do something that connects you with earth energies. And finally, I have here Knight of Gabriel. This is going to be your final destination when you care about your finances, your career, with gentleness and moderation. You're going to be given to take the action. The passion will come to you. You will be guided towards the right direction, instinctively knowing just what to do. Confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. You will channel this energy, okay? This is fire energy, so you will feel the passion you're going to be guided through your passion to what you should be doing when it comes to your finances. Let's get to your tarot, the clarifications of this tarot. We have the number 13. This is Death card with the Eight of Michaels. So this is an end of a situation, current situation. If you feel trapped, if you're stuck in a position or a situation, it seems like it is coming to an end right now. Two of Pentacles, suggesting that you will receive new opportunity, but first you need to let go of your old attitude of fighting the war every single time. Two of Pentacles, suggesting you can have fun as well. You don't have to stress yourself out with the work all the time. And maybe if it is possible, because sometimes it's not really possible for us, leave the work outside of your door. When you come home, leave it outside of your door and focus on the new beginnings, the new life that you're forming for yourself. Okay, I have here with the Page of Michaels what you should avoid. Let's see, this is the Page of Wands energy. We have Knight of Wands coming forward. So what you should avoid is review everything detailedly. There's a new challenge coming forward. Being blunt can show your hand, and being too adventurous or impulsive or spontaneous can cause you to make mistakes that you have to recover from later on. And how you should manage your finances with balance here. And when you do, this is Two of Cups, true love. And true love doesn't have to be only soulmate relationships or romance. This can be you finding your perfect job environment, getting into the perfect balance with your finances, getting all the support that you need, or making all the money that you need in order to pay for the things you desire. So finding that perfect balance when it comes to money, career, and finances. Final results I have here, number 18. This is the Moon card. So that's why the Knight of Gabriel is coming forward here. Protect what you have created. You might have a darker period that intuitively you're guiding towards. You're being guided towards the success, but you don't clearly see it. But Knight of Gabriel is a new successful moment. Eight of Cups right here is that will require you to walk away from some things that you're done with. Maybe you're done with a project, or you have been dealing with a financial challenge and that is not really paying well, or it's not really getting anywhere. Eight of Cups energy is like, walk away from that. You need to walk away from that into jumping into the new adventure right here, which we have. Yes, this is the Page of Pentacles energy. So it's a new financial adventure that you will start, which you will plant your seeds carefully and bring a lot of stability and success into your life. And the Gabriel, the Wands energy, is suggesting that it's not only going to be going through the motions to make what you're desiring, it is also going to be something exciting and fun for you. Okay, you're planting the seeds of this miracle, this beautiful adventure in this month, and then it's going to progress from there. Let's get to your oracle now. We're going to focus on what you should focus on. We're going to look into what you should focus on, and then how can you do that? What blessings that will bring into your life. Okay, you should focus on hope. I feel like here, this story has a different meaning than hope. It says hope here, but this person is lost in the jungle and he's hoping someone will come and save him. And he's waiting to be saved, and he's waiting and not really moving anywhere, not looking for food, not looking for the way out. And what happens is, it says here, two beggars that are holding on to each other cannot be successful, okay? If you live with the hope that somebody's going to complete me, then you will become miserable. So if you are focusing on that somebody's going to come and save me, something is going to happen that is going to be miracle, and like a star is going to fall off the sky, which is going to fall off the sky, which is going to be worth millions, because I think they have some components in there. They are really expensive for the earth devices. So this is not the case here. It's suggesting for this timeline, for the next 4 weeks, you need to take some action, okay? Focus on the action points, what you can do. And with the Five of Swords, if you're thinking that action should be forced, like knocking on, like breaking the door to barge into somewhere, this is suggesting that you can do it gently, with a new beginning, with a new attitude, with a balanced way. But either way, if you're waiting for someone, do not focus on that. Focus on what you can do in your position and situation, okay? How can you do that? Sincerity, okay? Being honest with yourself and analyzing the situation, and seeing the positive and negative, what has been done and what can be done in the future. And what blessings that will bring to you a play. You're going to be able to play, have fun. We have the Chariot here that is going to move you forward in a very fast pace, which he is actually riding a horse right here too, in a very fast pace to the future that you desire, okay? Now I'm going to pull your spirit animal for this month. Let's see which animal wants to assist you. You can see these on TV, or this can be something mythical that you can maybe even take a screenshot and put it on your screen and can remind you of the purpose. We have the cosmic egg being wrapped around by a snake, which I saw the snake in your cup on, like, you as there's a transformation for sure coming forward. This is symbolizing I think the third eye chakra, not the third eye, the crown chakra that connects us with the higher powers, the higher realms. And snake wrapping around it indicates there is a transformation coming forward. Let me see, because these are, we have the unicorn, the sixth chakra, cosmic egg, completion. The cosmic egg, the seventh chakra, the subtle essence of cosmic egg resides the crown chakra at the top of the head. So it's divine connection, guys. You might not believe the divine or higher powers, but it seems like here there is an inspiration waiting out there for you. Okay, there's a high inspiration waiting out there for you. This is the final card in the deck. This is completing a cycle with the new beginnings right there. That's actually the Judgment Day. The truth coming forward. You are becoming aware of what your true purpose is. And also, like going with the flow of transformation here, okay? There's a transformation coming forward. You can see the snake as your spirit animal during this timeline, this next 4 weeks. I asked now, going into your second oracle, the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Aquarius now through unconditional love. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. What is this? This is an old home. Okay, the door. Okay, definitely some of you are leaving the past behind. Okay, a new door to the sunlight opening for you. And this, you're leaving the old methods, old people, old situations, circumstances behind. Walkabout. You discover your path in sacred walkabout. The trees are your people. The earth is your tribe. The indigenous lessons you find. The will to survive. Okay, so for some of you, this can be, I feel like these messages can, for some of you, like as a slow burn. And the indigenous messages can be also things that is appearing in your feed, on your page. So pay attention to those. There will be a message for you. But overall, I feel like some of you are leaving the past behind and moving into a new timeline during this Gemini season. And that will open up communication lines for you. Also will bring a lot of play and fun into your life. Let's see your final message here. Not all who wander are lost, but yes, I am. This is something that reminds me of the Lord of the Rings. I think this was in there. Well, sometimes you need to lose yourself in order to find your true self, okay? Lose yourself that is maybe you picked up from others' beliefs and their teachings. Not knowing where you are means that you are exploring uncharted territory. Exactly. If you keep exploring, you may soon stumble upon an oasis. You have already come this far. Keep going. Trust your instincts. I love that. I think this is the best one so far, guys. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.